Greetings everyone, it's Lodrik out of Chio and Italy, and this is my game War in the Pacific. Advanced Edition. I play by email match against Xargun, he's Allied Commander, and for me it is Empire of Japan. Scenario 1, standard. Patch 26B, no modifications. So this is now when bombardment task was approaching the port of Karachi, and Xargun throw again two of motor launchers. These are anti-submarine warships, but port ships. They are not ocean going, they're really only for shallow water. And I think they're only really for ports to defend this axis against submarines. This is now nighttime and we are in 3,000 yards, so every gun can more or less hit now. 2,000 yards. Looks all fine. But if I remember correctly, this damn ship don't want sink. And there, in the last moment, there was a collision between two light cruisers of the Japanese Navy. So the ships did at the end well, because they create a collision between two of my light cruisers, and now they're both damaged. They're not heavily damaged, but they're damaged now. Okay. That was the Allies' Navy attempt to stop my bombardment. This is night bombardments, hit nothing. Still, I don't know, the numbers of bombers Xargun using is so small. I don't know where they are. I really don't know. This is now standard bombardment. And I think I'm maybe even out of range. And you can see I hit again some aircraft on the ground. Not so many like last time, but maybe 30 aircraft destroyed on the ground. 4 counter battery fire, no hit on my ships. I also was able to hit some ships in port, but nothing too important, I would say. And only the motor launcher is dead. The rest I think survived. Plus a little damage against the infrastructure. Good. Now I have only to return to Colombo. Unluckily, this collision between the two light cruisers will slow down my task forces, so yeah. I can only... First I get spotted. There's still the threat of an airstrike out of Karachi or even Bombay, but so far Xargun always holding back. I don't know how long he can do this. I will also soon start to upload the new play-by-email match I just started with Azu Rob. Azu Rob, I think, is also the opponent of Xargun in his match where Xargun is playing the Japanese. Azu Rob is always allies. But this is a mod game, so it will not be the standard scenario, it will be scenario 50. And just have some modifications. So I think I will make a video about first the modification and what is the big difference or change of the mod, and then I can start with the campaign. First we see here standard bombardments. No surprise. Only keeps the Chinese army in check and out of supplies, and building up still bases around the map. overall, this was a successful turn. Let's check how successful. Yeah. So 42 Allied aircraft lost to 1 on my side. I lost Betty. And the Allies lost 41 aircraft more or less on the ground. No, 1 Wellington also get damage or had ops losses. I kill 1 Catalina by combat air control patrol, and 40 aircraft are destroyed on the ground more or less. I know, and 2 Skytrains are also destroyed by ops, so 38 aircraft destroyed in Karachi. But they say 41, but I think this is then too much. But successful, but what I destroyed the airframes was not really important. This is old aircraft. I think these are Buffaloes. Yeah, I think these are the Dutch Buffaloes. Blenheim's 4s are okay, but also only medium-sized twin engine. Hurricanes are okay, and Mitchells destroyed are okay. Catalinas are also important to kill, but the numbers are simply too small. So I kill numbers, but I don't really kill important or high-quality airframes. I was also able to destroy these 2 motor launchers, but they don't have any weapons. They're only good against submarines. That is okay. But they are very... I mean, they don't have the range, so this is why I say they are good for a port hex patrol, but nothing outside. Good, so there was nothing else to discuss, so I can jump directly to the task force. So there was Karachi. The bombardment was fine, no mine hit. My cover force was also fine. I was hoping for some airstrikes. My own task force is now here, and you can see that the Sendai and the Isuzu had a collision. So the Sendai is only lightly damaged, but still you have major damage on the engines. You have now a cruise speed of 3. That would be not good. But here you can see the cruise speed is down to 2. So more or less my speed is reduced by half. So I need much longer to return to base. But I have the air cover, I have the firepower, so I can return more or less directly at the coastline of India, and I can maybe try to lure out Allied aircraft. On paper, I simply have too much firepower here with 4 battleships, 5 heavy cruisers, and a dozen light cruisers, plus much more. And I have, of course, 2 carriers. So I don't know what's extra. I think there's nothing Xargun have here in India to really threaten me. I must only avoid enemy submarines and torpedo attacks. The rest is fine, no activity here. Really nothing else to talk about. This is the problem. Perth is fine. I don't know if here is here. So I think Akaga arrived already. Akaga is maybe. Yeah, Akagi is here. So Akagi is in port of Perth. Arrived after coming back from Tokyo. The upgrade is nearly finished. I think this is still the upgrade, or maybe it's repair. I don't know. Maybe it's the upgrade in somewhere else. But in 2 days I can finish here my repair work, system damage. Then I have to start to reform a lot of airwings, because we are in July, and in July there's many airwings just open and not more locked. So I can change all of these airwings to 90. You can also go for 93, but in this game I simply go for 90. And then you can break it down in 3 subdivisions, and then you have 3 airwings, which each have a size of 30. More flexibility, but you can never have enough aircraft carrier to fill this amount of aircraft on flap tops. So 50% of my carrier aircraft I use more or less out of land base, and that is fine. A land base can at least not sink. Good, nothing else to say to show. If I reach the next month in August, I can maybe discuss again about economics and R&D and all of this stuff. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.